Welcome back to Tater Pours. While I might have fooled you with the title of this video, this is technically a Texas exclusive, so I'm gonna call it the best Texas whiskey because I think it is. As you can see right there, you got the Lone Star State on the top of the bottle there. This is the Old Forester King Ranch edition. Exclusive to Texas. If I'm being honest, this sits on shelves pretty much at any decent liquor store in the entire state for $90. That's the MSRP, and you don't really see it over that. And if you do, it's probably about $10 more, and that's about it. And in my opinion, to have it on your shelf for $90, I think it's a great buy. As you can see, I bought this for $90, said to myself, well, it was $90, I tried to save a good bit of it, try to use it sparingly, and I haven't really done that at all. It is super reminiscent of a Jack Daniel's single barrel with a little bit more oakiness to it, I would say. So as it reads on the label, a proprietary batch using heavily charred barrels filtered through King Ranch mesquite charcoal. That definitely comes through, but the biggest thing I get on this on the nose and the palate, as I do with Jack Daniel's, is banana. So for this to be a 105 proof, more oaky version of a Jack Daniel's single barrel, I love it. I think it's really good. Let's go through it right now. Color-wise, it's not as dark as I would expect for something that, like I said, mesquite charcoal, that kind of makes you think super dark whiskey, but it's not really this. This is more of a, oh my gosh. On the nose, it might have even more banana than Jack Daniel's. Like, just one of my favorite notes. I love the banana from Jack Daniel's. One of my favorite notes in all of any of the whiskey I've got on the wall back here. So I've really enjoyed this so far. On the nose, I think it's even a bit more refined. Banana, toffee, caramel. Not super oaky on the nose at all. It's a pretty decent pour right here. I'm not kidding. If you come to Texas, this is what you buy. I promise you. Some might say it's. I've seen mixed reviews. I've seen some people say they love it. Some people say it's overrated and overhyped for being a Texas exclusive. Buy it. It's so good. Like, I love this. Nose and palate. It's so good. I didn't even rank the nose. Wow. I haven't come back to this in a few weeks. So it's kind of a, once again, a little bit newer experience considering this is the first time I ever bought this bottle. Nose, I gotta give it like a, since I love that banana toffee note. Y'all gotta remember too, my ranking system, I'm not a fan of people, like I like One Bite with Dave and everything like that, but I don't like when people think something's really good and then they're like, that was one of the best things I've smelled in a while. That's like an 8.4. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Gotta go 8.9. 8.9, because I just really like this note. I think it's really good. Palette, I think I might match that even. Sorry, there's bugs flying all around. Texas is starting to hit the summer months and it's getting very buggy out here. Man. Darker on the palate. It's more molasses forward than even caramel. Maybe even like a little maple syrup. It's decently thick. It's got a good bit of oak on the finish. And you'd still get that a little bit of like banana on the palate. One of my favorite Old Forester products. I think it's like, I don't know, it's right up my alley too, so could be subjective, but one of my favorite Old Forester products. Double 89. I love it. Yeah, so obviously I spoiled value-wise what this is at, but like I said, in Texas, where I live, this literally sits on shelves at $90. You could go into pretty much any store and buy, this was 2024's King Ranch, and you can still buy this pretty much at any store I go to off the shelf for $90, which that's a bit of a high price point. If we're taking value into consideration, like, is it worth that? As good as it is, sadly, no. I'd say it's probably about 70, which isn't far off of what the retail is on it. But I'd say this is probably about like a $70 bottle. I'd put it like in the same ballpark as a 70, 75. Maybe a little bit higher than like a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Just because it's a little bit more complex, I think, than those, but obviously it's a little bit proof down in comparison to that too. Yeah, I'd say like 70, 75. Will I buy another one? 100%. I'm probably gonna back this up soon just because I love it. Yeah, banana, toffee, maple syrup, super just deep, rich nose and palate. It's kind of all over the place with this review, but that's where we sit. 8-9 is our final score on that one. Value-wise, it's pretty close to holding its value at the $90 point, but they could knock it down a peg, I think. Other than that, great bottle though. Texas exclusive. Like I said, Lone Star Spade on the cap. King Ranch symbols all around. Really cool looking bottle. If you see it, if you're in Texas, you're gonna see it. Come down here and buy one. If you're visiting or if you live here and you haven't bought one, go ahead and pick one up because I guarantee it's gonna be worth your time and your money. So yeah, that's my review, 8-9, final score. If you've tried this, let me know in the comments. Let's see what everybody else thinks. And until next time, have a great night.